Today marks 53 years since the last time humans landed on the moon. And to me, that's a major tragedy. I think space exploration gets a really bad rap these days because we tend to lately be sending up celebrities and rich people into space instead of astronomers and astrophysicists or, people that really have something to gain from it. But space exploration is still necessary. And again, I think it's a tragedy that it's been 53 years since we've been on the moon. So, historically speaking, when we go back to the beginning of human history, we have always depended on the cosmos. People have always looked up to the stars in the early years to, kind of be able to use it as a calendar and measure when the seasons were changing or when they were going to change. People have always used it for wayfinding, both on the land and on the sea. It's part of how humans expanded over the entirety of the earth because they used the stars to find their way to do so. It has been not just used by humans, but the stars, the cosmos have been used by animals to know all of these same things, to find their way, to know when seasons changing, to know when to hibernate or burmate, and to know when to come out of that. It's always been significant. And exploring space, actually going into the stars, historically, is still an expansion of that. It still gives us the actual answers, not just to what's out there, but to how life works here on Earth. Going and actually landing on our moon, the moon that orbits the Earth, gives us answers to the Earth itself and how it was formed, how people were formed, and all of these things. It's why it's so incredibly necessary, right? So when we think about how it's been 53 years since it was the Apollo 17 mission, that was the last time we sent men to actually walk the surface of the moon, that's a tragedy because there's still so much more on our lunar surface that can give us answers to not our current history, but our history from the beginning of time. So, as a historian, I'm greatly in favor of space exploration, and hopefully, it isn't another 53 years till we have people landing on the moon.